Hi guys, and welcome back to Beauty Fortified. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sue, and today I'm talking all about my June favorites. Now these are things that I have been using over the last month or so, and they're things that are mature skin approved, so things that have really worked for my 51-year-old skin. So I wanted to share these with you, and I've got a little bit of makeup and a little bit of skincare where I have done in-depth reviews on these. I will put a link above, and I'll also leave a link in the description box in case you want to go and have a more in-depth look at some of these things. So starting off, I'm going to talk about two foundations that I have tried over this past month. One is a high-end foundation, one is a drugstore foundation. The first one is the Clarins Skin Illusion Velvet. Now this is the first Clarins foundation that I have found in many years that I really like and I really rate. So a little bit about my skin. I'm 51 years old. I do have normal combination skin. I do have fine lines, wrinkles, and enlarged pores. So this one I found was a really great everyday foundation. It's quite a natural looking foundation. It's a very light foundation. It's really comfortable on the skin. It does help with excess sebum, and it's just a beautiful all-round foundation that I would really recommend. Now it is on the pricey side, and so if you're looking for something that's a little bit more affordable, then I can share with you the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. Now this one has been on the market for some time, but they've recently reintroduced it with niacinimide, so they do say that it's the same formula, just a different texture. I think this one is slightly thicker than the previous incarnation, but I've really enjoyed this as well. I mean, I think it's just such excellent value for a drugstore foundation, and it really performs well, and I really have nothing bad to say about this. I think it's a really fantastic value for money foundation, and if you haven't tried it and if you can find a shade that really suits your skin, then I would really recommend it. Then a couple of blushes that I've tried. Now these I think I bought just over a month ago. These are from Revlon. They have been around for some time, but it's the first time that I tried these. And the one I have is Naughty Nude. The other one I have is in the shade Mauvelous. So I'm just going to open these and show you the shades. So this one is Mauvelous and this one is Naughty Nude. Naughty Nude is a beautiful bronzer. It does have a slight shimmer in it, but these are really quite finely milled. The Marvelous or Mauvelous is also beautiful. It's quite a sheer foundation. They do have a little bit of kickback, but I find that they work really well on mature skin. I find that they don't emphasize my texture. They've really got a lot of pigmentation to them, and they are really great drugstore finds. And I'm quite tempted to pick up a couple of other shades, but I've really been enjoying those from Revlon. And then on to another lip gloss that I have. This is the Clarins Natural Lip Perfector, and I've done a video on these as well. The one I'm wearing today is my most recent purchase. This is in the shade 06 Rosewood Shimmer, and it's what I've got on my lips today over the lipstick. And I really love these. These are just evergreen products for me. I have them the whole year round. I've got them in a whole multitude of different shades. I just can never get enough of these. They're really nourishing on the lips. They're comfortable to wear. They just add a beautiful little pop of gloss. This one is a very natural looking one. It's got a kind of nudie finish to it. So there it is over there. It's just great to pop on over lipstick, or it's great to use on its own as well. So really love the Clarins Natural Lip Perfectors. And then a highlighter that I've really been loving. These have been around for a few years now, but new to me. This is the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter, and I have got the shade Daybreak Glimmer, and it is one that I'm wearing today. And I really just love these as well. I find that this is quite finely milled. You're not going to get a lot of glitter. You're not going to get a lot of chunkiness with this. If it's very kind of sparingly applied, it just gives you a beautiful lit from within glow. You can build it up as well, and really as a drugstore highlight, I think they really fantastic. So would highly recommend the Revlon Skin Lights. And then another blush which I tried quite recently, Now this is from MAC and it is the new rendition of Warm Soul. I've done a video comparing this version to the original version, and it was quite interesting. I got a couple of comments from subscribers in the video to say that they actually preferred the new formulation on me, which got me thinking. And so I have been using this quite a lot this month, and I must say that I'm really enjoying it. So it is different to the original, but it really is just a beautiful peach and has a little bit of a glow to it as well, which is what I love. So for a blush to wear during daytime, it is not going to add a whole lot of shimmer, and you don't need to add a highlight to it. It is just quite a beautiful blush. So I'm really learning to love this one. I think it is a beautiful one for mature skin. And then two contour sticks that I have picked up are both from Catrice. Now these are new, and let's see, they're called the Shape and Define contour sticks. Now I picked them up in the shades light and medium, just because I couldn't really decide between the two, and I found that the contours in each of them were quite different as well, so I use them for different purposes. So the light one, let's see which is which. The light one I like to use for a contour shade, so it comes with a highlight on one end and a contour on the other end, and the one in light has a really kind of cool contour, which I really like, and I also like the highlight shade. So hopefully you can see those on camera. So that's the contour and that's the light next to it. So this is the stick in the color light. And then the other one I picked up is in the shade medium. Now I find that the contour on this one is a little bit warmer, so you could use this for bronzing. It really is lovely for that. And then the highlight shade is just a little bit deeper. It's more kind of flesh toned. So there I have it here. That's the medium one. So you can see that the bronzer is a little bit more warm, and then the highlighting shade is a little bit more skin-like, whereas with the light one it really is quite light. But these are beautiful. I've really been impressed with them. I've really been impressed with the formula and the way that they apply, and I think that it's high time that drugstores, that we've had a decent drugstore contour stick, especially in South Africa. We don't get them very often, and these ones have really impressed me. So I would recommend them if you haven't tried them out, and being from Catrice, they really are quite affordable. And then a couple of eyeliners that I've picked up. These are from MAC, and these are from a new range of theirs, and they are called the Color Excess Gel Pencil Crayons. And I picked up two shades. I picked up, the first shade is called Skip the Waitlist. It's a lovely natural brown. And the second one is called Serial Monogamist. And it's kind of a green, sort of a khaki deep green. And they're self-sharpening, so they come in a little wind-up stick like that. And they really do last all day, which is fantastic for mature eyes, because the last thing you want are panda eyes. And they're really excellent quality, and they really are very smoothing as well and very easy to apply. So I've just swatched them there. Skip the Waitlist is kind of a bronzy brown. It's quite light. It is the one that I'm wearing today, but you can build it up. And then next to it is Serial Monogamist, which is just a beautiful kind of neutral deep green. So I've really been loving those and really quite impressed with the wear time on them. And they're also easy to take off at the end of the day. So really big plus, those are the MAC eyeliners. And then an SPF that I picked up quite recently. Now I used this many years ago, and this is from Clinique, and it's the Super City Block. And I decided, I really did enjoy it back in the day, and Clinique had a flash sale, so I decided to pick this up again, and I've really been impressed with this as well. So because of my normal combination skin, I don't like a very greasy or heavy kind of SPF, and I find that this works really well under makeup. So it is oil free, and it does have a little bit of a tint to it. So that is it over there. It's just got a very light tint, so it does show up quite light on the skin, but it really does rub in and it absorbs beautifully, and I find that it's a really great makeup base. So I have really been loving that. And then finally, another moisturizer that I've really been enjoying. This is from a South African brand. It's called Skin Functional. This is their daily moisturizer with 5% black ginseng plus ATP complex. And I've really been enjoying this as well on my normal combination skin. It is, again, a beautiful moisturizer to wear under your makeup. Just soaks in beautifully and works really, really well. So would highly recommend that one. And so guys, those are my favorites from June. Let me know if you've tried any of these things. Let me know if anything resonates with you. I'd really love to hear from you. Please leave a comment down below. I am going to leave you with a link to my video on the review of the Catrice HD Liquid Foundation. If you are interested in that, please take a look. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.